We have Lieutenant General Raduege with us. And General, how are you today, sir?
I'm doing very well, David. Thank you very much.
Okay, well, I want to thank you for being the namesake of the Raduege Award. And I want to thank you for nominating and presenting it to such a brilliant person as General Alexander. And I want to thank both of you for thinking and recommending that we honor Kevin Mandia. And of course, that relates very nicely, General, with what you said about the sharing of information. Kevin's got a great deal of experience about that, this kind of stuff, and how to handle these things properly. So I'm looking forward to your conversation with him. So with that, I'd like to bring on Kevin and General Crider, if you would. We've got a bronze eagle sitting somewhere in Kevin's office. So I think we're still waiting on Kevin to join us, but let me tell you guys what this award is for. This award is given for distinguished contributions for technological innovation in national security. And certainly General Alexander has been a great contributor to that. His accomplishments are legion. So are yours, General Raduege. You're helping stand up cyber capabilities for the Air Force to begin with, then for Deloitte, and now you're director of the National Cybersecurity Center. So if you would, General Raduege, talk a little bit about that, talk about this award, and talk about your thoughts on Kevin receiving it.
Sure. Well, thank you very much. And let me just say that this has been an amazing morning already with Meredith's interview with General Petraeus and now General Crider's interview with my good and longtime friend, General Keith Alexander. General Alexander and Kim, I couldn't help but during your interview and with the use of the word knowns, I go back to right after 9/11 when Secretary of Defense Don Rumsfeld famously said around the 2002 timeframe, as I recall, he said there are known knowns, there are known unknowns, and then the real dangerous part is the unknown unknowns. A play on words, but something that I'll always remember Secretary Rumsfeld for. Let me just say that it's been a pleasure working for and with America's Future series now for over 10 years. And congratulations, David, on 13 years having stood this amazing organization and your elements up and events that you set up each year. And also to work with professionals like Scott Murray. It's just every year, and for multiple events that we've had, it's just been tremendous. And let me just say that when I was selected by America's Future Series to receive this inaugural recognition, it frankly was both a surprise and it was a very humbling experience. And I remain in that same state year after year as this award is given. And today, as America's Future Series continues to recognize new recipients each year, I'm honored to have my name associated with other recipients, Secretary Hondo Gertz, General Keith Alexander, and soon Kevin Mandia. So thanks again to the America's Future Series for this annual recognition of individuals who have specifically made distinguished contributions to technological innovations in our national security. And congratulations again to Kevin Mandia, our 2022 award honoree. Thank you.
Thank you, General. Major General Crider, if you'd like to say hello to Kevin for us, we'll bring Kevin Mandia on, and you can officially present him the award.
Thank you so much. Kevin, it is absolutely my pleasure to be a part of today's award ceremony. This award named in honor of one of my long-term mentors and friends, Lieutenant General Harry Raduege, is a very special award to me, certainly. General Raduege has been a leader in cybersecurity of our nation throughout his military career. He was one of the fathers, I think, of cybersecurity and in helping our DoD really get its head around how are we going to protect our nation's threats in the cyberspace domain. And then he went on to drive that across the commercial industry space as a leader in Deloitte in bringing cybersecurity to the forefront across all industry sectors. And so it's a real pleasure to be here today with General Raduege, with General Alexander, again, another icon in cybersecurity of our nation, to present this award to you, Kevin Mandia, and your leadership and all of the work that you've done in your career to be a leader in cybersecurity through the companies that you've led, through the capabilities that you've brought forward in raising the awareness of the threats and raising the ability to apply critical capabilities like artificial intelligence and machine learning to that threat. Your contribution to ensuring that our nation is and remains AI ready, not only by 2025 with infrastructure and capabilities and digital skill sets that are enhancing our workforce, but well into the future, staying ahead of those threats. Kevin, thank you so much for your service. It's very much a pleasure to present the Harry G. Raduege Award to you here today.
Thank you very much, General. And General Raduege, it's absolutely a pleasure to receive this award and getting it after General Alexander. I'd love to say, you know, it was an overnight success, but I started doing cybersecurity in 1993 at the Pentagon. So it's been 28, 29 years. And over that amount of time, you're bound to get a few things right. And I also just want to thank you for, I got to the office today and got to open up this beautiful package. So I want to show everybody what I'm receiving. And I want to thank the men and women, you know, the thousands of men and women at Mandiant that really put me in the spotlight. Able to represent them is such an honor. We have folks on the front lines every day reversing malware. We have folks in Ukraine right now. We have folks in all the different hot zones. And if it wasn't for their efforts, I wouldn't be standing here today. So again, General Raduege, thank you so much. General Crider, thank you so much. General Alexander, great to see you again. You know, but quite an honor for me and quite an honor for the employees of Mandiant. Thank you.
Thank you. Well, congratulations, Kevin. Thank you for all of your contributions. And what we'll do now is Major General Crider, Lieutenant General Raduege, and I, we're going to drop off, and we're going to allow you guys a few moments to talk together. And we would really love to hear your thoughts on the current landscape. And I know that General Alexander will have a number of insightful and important questions to ask, and we look forward to your discussion.